Well, good evening, everybody. This is his last talk tonight and the last reading of what we call Dad's Diary. It's my granddad, this chap, Arthur Hodgson, who was a prisoner in World War II in 48 Company. This is another photo of people that was there. If anybody knows anybody, please get in touch, and we'd love to hear from different people. This is another one from when he was there as a prisoner of war. And then I've got another photo to show you at the end, and a few more pieces of paper, which I think everybody will find interesting. It's a real shame that not more people are listening to it, to be quite honest, because the detail in it, the first words in his diary is, "If I do not live, please let my wife have this diary." And that's from prisoner of war number 10242 in World War II. So, but it is a real shame, I've got to be honest. Personally, I'm hugely disappointed that more people are not listening to it, but it's everybody for their own, into everybody's taste. So these are the last two bits. On the back is names of people and different things, what who he's probably met at the time. And then it says, "Flying home again, landed at Shoreham, where we had tea and were given a packet of cigs by the RAF afterwards. And they were marching, when they were marching in World War II, to La Hare, Montevilliers, Capelele, Pontemico, Tempelhoorn, Auschwitz, Lessis in Belgium, Aachen, Sisson-Walk, Lille, Aimtrees, Merville," where he was captured. He was captured in Merville. Cambria, the walk to again, Joran, Longsdorf was their prison camp in Longsdorf. Leadband, Konstun, and finally Auschwitz. I do apologise for the noise. As you can understand, it's people having the bonfire night, and it sounds like World War III outside, because it's absolutely atrocious tonight. Never seen anything like it for this reason. So yes, it was in Auschwitz, sadly. And this says, "This is the meals menu, each one rationed to the last 24 hours. Sunday, potatoes, 2 inch of meat, half a loaf, 2 inch of sausage, and a finger of butter. Monday, half a dish of macaroni soup, half a loaf, 2 inch of sausage, and a finger of margarine. Tuesday, potatoes, jacket, and 2 eggs, full loaf, and a finger of margarine. Wednesday, barley soup, half a bowl, half a loaf, cheese about 2 inch, and a finger of butter again. Thursday, cabbage soup, half a bowl, 2 inch of sausage again, finger of margarine again. Friday, pea and potato soup, half a loaf, 2 inch of sausage, and a finger of margarine. Saturday, barley soup, half a bowl, half a loaf, 2 inch of sausage, and a finger of marge. Leaves like shop brown bread, Hovis, not big, I say, or for the good one, at least I've had a decent meal." And the last page of the diary reads this: "My mate just now. If anybody at all recognises these names, please get in touch with us. Tom Harlock from Blackpool, Samuel Fraser from Liverpool." That he talks about his wife's birthday, if he'll ever be at home again for his wife's birthday. Muriel's birthday, which is our mother. I hope to get home and give her a lot of birthday kisses. Another man who he met, Alec Love from Kent. Harold Livesey from Lancashire. Mr. Ellis Woodhead from Leeds. Mr. E. Golding from Barnsley in Yorkshire. Mr. R. Fennings from Sheerness in Kent. And then he talks about a J.W. Wing John from Masborough in Rotherham and a A. Barrow from Woodhouse Lane in Leeds. He's a lad from Ireland, he talks about, so that could be possibly somebody in Ireland. If anybody knows any of them people, please do get in touch with us. And this is him going to the cenotaph in 1980. We think 80s, early 80s, because sadly he passed away in the early 80s. But that's him going to the cenotaph. And that's what he was doing. So, and then we have actually found these on the internet recent. This has only come recently when I'm showing you within the last few weeks. It was found an ancestor. So this is a questionnaire to all British American ex-prisoners of war. I'll just turn the name over at the top because I've printed it off, and it's that is the questionnaire. What there was asked is that. So this says, when you were Rankeld is a name, Arthur Hodgson. It's very difficult to read. It was put in the war on the 8th of June 1939, according to this. He was it's from Barnsley, in Dodworth in Barnsley, as many people know over the last few days. It was captured, it says, in Merville in France. At the bottom, we found this extremely interesting because not many people in our family actually knew this. He was a prisoner of war in the Stalag when he was a prisoner of war. They made him do construction, underground mine work, and construction again. And then at the bottom it says, did you suffer any illnesses? And he's put, yes. Shrapnel wounds to the head and back, mining accident. How long did they last? Weeks, it says on that one. And then on this one, this is another one. This is these are all continuations to the first one. This one we can't really see at all what it actually says. That one says, did he try to escape as a prisoner of war? He's put no. Was he wounded? Yes. And then at the top it says, was he lectured about being captured before he went to war? Yes. And it says at the top his name and his rank, Lance Corporal, it says at the top. I can just see the Lance Corporal. And then at the bottom it says, was there any war crimes committed? Obviously, we know there was many. And for the last part of it, this part is very interesting. This last page of that. This last page has got a stamp at the bottom and it says, officially interrogated by the British Military of Defence. And it says a security undertaking, and then he's had to sign it. And it says at the top secret. Well, it obviously isn't now because it came out of Ancestry with the rest of the paperwork. I really hope you have proper enjoyed it, the people that actually listened to it. Like I say, I'm quite disappointed that more people hasn't listened to it. But people's things over the years change. People want to forget what happened and everything, but I'm sorry, but I'm not one who can forget what happened. We only live today because of what these people have done in the past, these men and women. And I'm personally ever so grateful to be here and being able to talk about it. Oh, and I did forget to mention one thing. I did get to know the other day of one of my sisters, he had his prisoner of war number engraved on his, I think she said his arm. Whereabouts on his arm, I don't know, because he only ever spoke about it once, as I can remember, and that was probably in the late 70s. So that's it. That's the talk on the run up to Remembrance. Well, it's Remembrance Sunday tomorrow. Don't forget, it's actually Remembrance Day on the 11th, on the 11th month, on the 11th hour of the 11th day is actually Remembrance Day. So that will be Tuesday. So please just have 2 minutes silence out every day. It's nothing out of the year to have that 2 minute silence. I hope you're all well, and least we forget them. Good night for now, and God bless.